Obviously, this is starting to affect all of our lives as Americans and even us down here in Florida. And I don't intend to make a lot of videos about this topic. I know you guys can flip on the news or open Facebook or whatever and see nothing but this. So the only reason I want to cover this a little bit here is because this channel is ultimately about your quality of life. And right now, the coronavirus is having a big impact on everyone's quality of life across the globe. But there are some things that we can do to combat this, and I want to look at the positive side of things and just give you guys a little bit of an insight of what I plan to do during this crisis, because they just announced today in Miami Beach that pretty much all the bars and restaurants are going to be closing and only be open for takeout services, and there's going to be curfews implemented and all sorts of things. And obviously they're encouraging people to stay home all across the country and even in the world. With that being said, there's still things you can do, and it's not the end of the world for us. We're going to get through this eventually, but right now you need to focus on how to stay positive and how to continue your life in the best way possible. And so this is what I plan to do during this whole coronavirus shutdown. A lot of you watching this might already know that I live here on the beach in Miami Beach, so I fully intend to continue to keep going to the beach during this coronavirus shutdown because of a couple of things. Number one, it's just beautiful outside right now, and as far as I know, they're not shutting down the beaches, at least not yet. And another thing that a lot of people may be unaware of is that getting vitamin D and getting sun is a natural virus killer, and it's good for your body. It boosts your immune system, and the more of it you can get right now, the better for you. So I'm definitely going to continue doing that. That's been a part of my routine for many years, and I have no intentions on quitting that while this is going on. Here I am a couple of days later because there's been some new developments here in Miami Beach ever since I started making this video. So I guess I won't be going to the beach during this outbreak because they just closed the beaches yesterday, which really blows. I know they're doing it for public safety, but like where I live here, honestly, there's hardly ever anyone at the beach anyways. So I understand like closing like crowded parts of the beach, but here where I live, I don't really think it's necessary. But, you know, they got to do what they have to do in order to get the situation under control. So, in order to get some sunshine, you know, which is really good for you, I plan on actually getting some sunshine out on the balcony here, like you see, or actually going down to the pool area. I guess that's still safe, at least they say right now. So far the pool is open, so let's see. They also announced that they're going to be closing a lot of public places like gyms starting tomorrow, so probably my gym is going to be closed, and I was already kind of anticipating that since they started doing this in a lot of other areas across the country. However, it's not going to stop me from working out, guys, and it shouldn't stop you either. Since I pretty much figured they were going to close the gym, thank God, just in time, Arnold Schwarzenegger released a nice home workout that anybody can do, and I plan on following this workout as well as improvising with the couple of dumbbells that I have here. I really don't have much to work with here at my house, but the last thing I want is to fall out of shape because of this, so I'm definitely going to improvise as much as I can and do everything I can from home in order to actually stay fit while this is all going on. Another thing I plan on doing is making a lot more of these videos because I'm going to have a lot of extra time on my hands, because the reality is, guys, real estate for me has been pretty slow the last few months, and now with this sickness going on, it's getting much worse. Everything is pretty much coming to a grinding halt, so I'm going to have more free time on my hands than I think I've ever had before. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. I'm not happy that I'm not going to be making any money from real estate, but I am happy to have the free time and the ability to embrace it. And so should you. I know a lot of people are fearful right now that they're going to be out of work and what are we going to do about money, but just try to relax because there is going to be a solution. This is all too new. It's happening very fast, so you just got to be a little bit patient, and we'll see what's going to happen. A lot of you might know or have guessed that I play guitar. As you see, I have the guitar and the big amplifier right behind me. So I plan on using a lot of my free time to also catch up on some guitar playing, because I haven't had a lot of time to do that recently between work and doing the videos and so on. So I'm really happy that I'm actually going to have this time to do that. I'm also planning on improving my cooking skills because I already am pretty good at cooking, and I cook at home a lot. But now that this virus is going on, I'm going to be cooking at home now more than ever before, because most of the restaurants around here are not even going to be open, and they're just going to be open for takeout services. And my wife is very paranoid about getting even the takeout because the germs can be transmitted like that and whatever. So I'm mostly going to be cooking at home. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get much better at that and make some absolutely delicious food that we can enjoy right here in our house. Another thing that might come to you as a surprise is I'm actually going to start another YouTube channel. It's going to have nothing to do with this. It's going to be a gaming YouTube channel because I've loved playing video games since I was a small kid. I still love playing them now, and there are a few games in particular that I'm very, very good at, and I plan on basing the channel around those games for now. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll put a link to the new channel down in the description. I figure most of you probably won't care since you're not subscribed to me for that reason, but just in case you're interested, the link is there. Another thing that's been on my to-do list for a long time, and now I'm finally gonna have the time to do it, is to just do some spring cleaning here around the house. This is something that we actually kind of planned on doing anyways before the virus became what it is now. But now that we're mostly going to be forced to stay home for the most part, this is an excellent opportunity to go through your home and actually get things done that you just didn't have time to do before, or you were lazy about doing or procrastinating. Now is the time. There's no excuses anymore. You're going to have the time. Everyone's going to have the time now. So make sure you go ahead and do the same. I look forward to just getting this place cleaned up a little bit and getting rid of things that we don't need or use anymore. Another thing that we have to look at, guys, is this. If you're healthy right now, you need to be thankful for that. With all the chaos that's going on, it's really important to be mindful and remember to be grateful for all of the things that you still have and that you'll continue to have throughout this whole thing. Is work going to get worse for you? Maybe. Maybe you won't make as much money as you used to for a little while or whatever. But guess what? If you still got a roof over your head and you're still healthy and you still have food to eat, those are our basic human needs. And if those are being met for you, you really can't complain. I know it sucks. This is going to suck for everyone. It's not like there isn't anybody that's being affected by this. Maybe the ultra rich aren't going to be that affected, but most of us who are in the middle or at the bottom, we're all going to be affected, guys. So we're all in this together, and it's important to just be thankful for what we have in the meantime. That'll help give you a lot of peace of mind and help you to remain positive and get through this whole thing sooner than later. And like I said in the beginning, I don't plan on making a lot of videos about this epidemic because that's not what my channel is about. But if you guys want me to make some more updates on this, just put a comment below and, kind of let me know what you want me to comment on as far as it relates to quality of life or Florida living, something like that that's related to the channel. But I don't plan on doing that, mainly because this channel is not about that, and you can find news on the coronavirus everywhere, and I fully intend to keep this channel about Florida living and quality of life and financials, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to go and have some familiarity. Like, I want to go on YouTube and still watch all the people that I watch and not hear coronavirus this and coronavirus that, okay? I still want to be able to disconnect from that and remember that there's other things in the world still besides this, and it will all eventually be over with, and all of those things are still important to me, like learning about financial education, learning about growing this YouTube channel, learning how to get smarter, and ultimately still enjoying life regardless of what's going on around me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out some more of my videos right over here. Now's the best time to do it. You got plenty of time. I'll see you over there.